Hey, another opportunity to talk a little bit about what's going on in my YouTuber's life. I was struggling with thumbnails, with descriptions, with titles, all the packaging stuff of my YouTube videos. But I got like some progress here. Two things to mention. It's like YouTube is pretty nice platform. It analyzes your video and gives automated transcription, and from that you can do a lot of things. It allows you to use AI tools, for example, like ChatGPT or something, to work on your video from that context. It'd be like really hard to feed the video into the AI full video, but it's not so hard to feed only transcripts. And the transcript tells a lot about the content. So it's really nice stuff. For me, as a beginner, it's like I have an idea what should I write, but I might be wrong. I might be very limited. My view might be very limited because I have only certain amount of information in my head and only some experience, but not very much. And those like AI tools, they are pretty good in summarizing stuff. It's like ideal use case. You can just give transcript and get back everything you need, basically. Of course, it's not golden mine or something. It's not the golden rule to use everything. Use it as a reference is like a pretty nice source. So that was my finding, and yeah. So now status of my YouTuber's journey is like this. I have three finished videos already uploaded to YouTube, but still not published. I need to edit maybe three or four more. Yeah, and keep shooting, keep shooting. Raw material is like the stuff you will be using on next videos, so you have to do it. One more thing about editing the videos. I noticed that if I make a gap between making a video, filming, and editing, it kind of becomes a little bit harder to do that job properly. So in the future, I will try to cut the latest videos first, and maybe I will skip that for a longer period and start cutting from that day from the latest one. I think that should shorten all the process and make the result a little bit better and, of course, faster. About the thumbnails, one for the moment, I'm just sticking with maybe one or two images of myself doing the job, and that's it. And probably I will not try to do something else for now because I have way too low understanding in all the stuff what's all working and what isn't. And yeah, it's not time for me to try to get my head around stuff which I'm not still using at the moment. And plus, it's to change the thumbnail, you don't have to render all the video. It's like pretty easy to do later. I have some kind of template which I built myself. I watched, as always, a few videos on thumbnails, and as always, I'm trying to consume not only stuff which people are making, but also which YouTube itself is recommending. I mean documentation. Okay, so one stop is done. Now let's try to talk something else. I was like recording one video from my car, but on the motorway, and it's like a little bit bigger speed, a lot more noise inside my car, and I guess it's might be a little bit harder to understand and to hear me. I was pretty surprised how my language gets picked up because I'm not a native English speaker. Yeah, I was thinking maybe there will be a lot of mistakes or something, but it looks like it's pretty okay, I would say. Nice. What's next? Really busy day today, and I still managed to finish few thumbnails and one video, and later probably I will be busy at my work. Also, I would like to start preparing for tomorrow, because tomorrow I will have like a little bit longer ride, and maybe I will have opportunity to shoot some more interesting video, a little bit different content, or maybe just provide more information about myself, kind of introduction, because all I do now is just speaking. That's it, and probably nobody knows why should they listen to me. Maybe I'm just some scammer or something, and I don't know anything about what I'm talking here. And yeah, it is true that I am not expert in YouTube stuff, so it's still first part of the video is still like documenting the journey while becoming that YouTuber. And yeah, but I think it's really nice to get like additional benefits while you're hearing some boring stuff about daily job or daily life or daily something. Unless your life is very extreme and you do a lot of unusual stuff like I don't know, traveling, a lot of construction stuff or building some projects, real life. Yeah, it's kind of you're still showing your life, but it's kind of not so boring, might be, because the content is very different from your day is like very different from anybody else day, and that makes your content stood out. For me, it's like I guess a lot of people like driving around on a lunchtime to pick up kids or something, and it's like nothing new, nothing unusual. And I need to stood out also somehow. Well, my first idea was like to show that boring stuff, but I think it's like you should progress somehow, and you should like offer something more interesting, and maybe some video of mine will trigger someone, and maybe it will be like a nice addition. One more thing about speaking to the camera and the content quality and the content itself. It's like you can always try to find interesting topics to talk about. Yeah, it's like no matter where are you going to pick your kids or to visit someone or to visit another country into some trip or something. The main thing is like you have something to share, and that something might be very interesting. And for now, it's like I believe it's a little bit more boring than more interesting, but sometimes the whole thinking process, how people are thinking, is like really important to know and to get. For example, for someone who is not started YouTube yet and thinking like, what should I show? What should I talk about? Well, basically the same questions I have at the moment or I had in few previous videos. So it might be like pretty nice motivation to start and to start where you are and to see where you can be. So that's it for now, and maybe I will try to shoot more ideas today. See you. Well, I just realized that I have no time for visiting my home. I just drive here and I'm driving away, because I have only 20 minutes to pick up my daughter and to bring her to another place. Yeah, so basically why it's happening, I'm never filming. I'm usually not driving on Thursdays. It's like my wife's day today, but she switched days in her job, so she would be able to allow me tomorrow to go to my company's event. Yeah, so I will be out today, and she's like out tomorrow. That's like juggling life. You can always think something and find something, some workarounds. And yeah, that schedule is like it's changing from time to time, and something is happening. So I have one more day to film today, and I'm trying to make one video per day. And I think it's like a good idea, but we'll see. Maybe it's like it also would be interesting to make one video per few days, or few videos per one day, because at the moment it's like a lot of trial and error in my process, because I don't have like really good understanding on what kind of content should I build, and maybe not what kind of content should I build. I should say on how should I structure my content, because yeah, now it's like journey, and I'm learning, I'm testing, I'm trying to edit videos, to make thumbnails, to stitch all together and to put it online. And then at some point I will have to try to pivot and change something to improve the quality. Maybe the quality is good enough, and I don't need to improve that quality. But my content should be like constantly improving, and I should be like providing more and more and more useful information for my viewers. This is like only my idea, and this is how I see this situation. But I might be wrong, or I might be missing something. It's possible that all this stuff won't happen, or will happen in a different way, or maybe it will happen in a different form, and so on. Yeah, so again, all it depends on strategy which I will be using, and my long-term strategy and the long-term dream is like to introduce myself as a coder, and show maybe some of my projects. I was linking one project in one of the videos. It was like personal budgeting small tool, but it's like yeah, I have a lot more to share. At the moment, I'm kind of just busy doing stuff and learning stuff, and later on. I think I will be switching gears and maybe showing off. Uh, for example, yesterday I was working on one website for my friend, and I was trying all kind of different tools, AI based and others, and trying to come up with some nicely looking, nicely working website. And yeah, it's like you can share it. It's not very common stuff, maybe. Again, the most important thing here is like to figure out what kind of thinking process is involved in all this decision making, because you can solve problems in very different ways, and sometimes you learn something, and sometimes you like born of something, and so on. Yeah, and this is why I believe my videos could get a little bit different value if I will try to share something which is like more job related, more web related, more something. Yeah, at the moment I'm just a student, I'm just a learning guy, and yeah, this is why my content looks like this. But again, you can always take away from my content that it is like still something to learn. Most of us are like are busy doing stuff, and that means we have something to share, and all we need to do is just do it. Just do it. Nobody cares. Just do it. Okay, I will go to grab my lunch now. It's a rainy day. I was waiting for my daughter, and I was like doing some stuff and just watching few videos with one eye and listening for advices from the really smart people who have done a lot of stuff on YouTube. The idea is like if you don't have 100 videos created, don't worry about the content basically. And it made me think a little bit. I have seen one channel. It was like only only about 40 videos uploaded, and it was insanely successful. Like more than 1 million subscribers on that channel. But those videos were like really hardcore about woodworking. That makes me think that you can never know what will trigger and what will work and what won't work and what kind of numbers you will have. It's like a little bit mystery, and yeah, uh, it's interesting to me at the moment to see how will my first videos perform and what kind of audience will be watching those videos and what kind of insights I will be able to make from that. Yeah, because it's like I'm not expecting a lot, and I know that it's like the only one thing that is like a promise. If you will do the job, you will get sometimes you will get someday some benefits from that. But yeah, it's like it takes time. It takes time, and it takes a lot of time probably, and it takes patience and consistency and so on, so on. I can be much more optimistic about my content, and probably on average, it's like first videos are not very important. So if I will screw up or will talk too boringly, it might be still not a worst thing ever, and maybe that's okay, because if you are doing something really wrong, it's like much easier to improve. And if you are doing very high, very good stuff, it's like much harder to improve. So yeah, it's like two sides of the coin all the time, and we will have and I will have to think and to see how it will be. So tomorrow I will be driving to company's event, like a yearly event, a huge one. A lot of colleagues will be in there, and I will be busy for all the day. And yeah, and while driving, I will try to record something. And maybe when I will be coming back, it will be too late to film, too dark to film. So maybe I will skip that part, and yeah. But it's like about 1 hour ride, plus minus. So it usually I am making raw material for about 20 minutes or so for one video, 20 maybe 25. So in 1 hour it should be probably enough for two videos. Yeah, we'll see. And I will have to think what to talk about, and I will probably be introducing myself and I will try to explain who am I, how I am here, and why I'm here, and what kind of experience I have, and what kind of knowledge I could share. Yeah, and that's probably it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.